my child behind. Now I suffer the curse and now I am blind. With all this anger, guilt and sadness coming to haunt me forever, I can't wait for the cliff at the end of the river. Is this revenge I am seeking, or seeking someone to avenge me? Stuck in my own paradox, I wanna set myself free. Maybe I should chase and find before they'll try to stop it. It won't be long before I become a puppet. It's been so long since I last have seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother. I wish I lived in the present with the gift of my past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened to my son? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind and the thoughts keep on getting bigger. I'm sorry, my sweet baby, I wish I'd been there. It's been so long since I last have seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother. Once I get my second chance, I won't leave you alone. I hope you die in a fire.
It's the only song I had queued up for today. I just felt like listening to It's Been So Long, you know, The Man Behind the Slaughter. Sometimes you just feel like that you're here to harass me. Thanks. I am indeed tired. I said I'm less tired, but I'm still tired. I've been trying to get stuff done all day. And I woke up, I didn't go to bed till like fucking, I didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. or something like that. Maybe 3 a.m. I don't know what time. I went to bed late and then I woke up at like 9. Yeah, like 9:30 in a panic, thinking it was like 1 p.m. But it wasn't. So I woke up anxious for no reason. So that's how I am. And then I spent the whole day, like, instead of doing art, I just spent it like organizing. So, I'm tired, is the short answer. Nox? On purpose, Nox, or is it just like happening? I started stream like a little more over 5 minutes ago, and like as soon as I hit start stream, immediately my computer disconnected from the internet, and I was like, oh, okay, I see how it is. There we go. Here, I'll open up the head pet. The head pet JPEG. I still haven't automated it. I don't know when I'll do that, but you better believe that it is coming at some point. You're looking as anime as ever. Well, I sure hope so. I don't know how I could possibly look less anime. It is a little concerning. Oops. My CPU says it's at 10%, so I was trying to limit that. IDK how to be less anime because I turned camera on. True. Alright, so last we were doing this, we were at the metro. And it went terribly. I don't even know how many times I died. To be fair, I did tell like 7 different stories during last stream. Because it was a story kind of day, you know? Both of your names are purple for me and it's confusing because I typically don't read people's names. I read like the color. My art channel. I need to delete that at some point. Is my art channel like linked on my main Twitch? VOD channel. No. I don't think so. Yeah, yours has the badge. Wait, you have to actively put the badge on? Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, I feel like I can see better. So, like, as you may know, I am going blind. And, like, as I get more tired, it, like, my vision gets worse. So I think my vision, no, not like actual nothingness. A lot of people who are blind aren't, like they don't just see black. Everything is just, they can't make it out and glasses don't help. But I need glasses. It's not that bad. I can't see more than like 3 feet in front of me. But I think glasses would fix it, so I don't think it's that bad. I mean, as far as I know, I haven't gotten glasses, so... Okay, all right, we're being serious gamers today, guys. We're being serious. Okay. There's like two things back here. There's a trash can, a gulp, a sign, bench, trash can, 2 bottles, a bag, a plank of wood, another plank of wood, city subway, map. A. It's the A train. Oh, and then what's on this? Like letters, possibly. Okay. I'm gonna say watch the maps too. I might. Magazine, 3 books, suitcase, paper, well, remember 4 papers, a bag, water bottle, big water bottle, book. Do not lean on the doors. I know what that says, but I don't think we have to worry about that. It says do not lean on doors. There's a bag rolled up. We got Pam, we got Baller, we got Posse, which by the way, this is a real graffiti. This is a real graffiti in New York. You see it fucking everywhere. There's a few here. 2 bottles, 2 bottles, oh, 3 bottles, a thingy. There's water. It looks like regular tracks you see in New York City, so I feel like I should be able to tell. Book. Something. Water bottle. This water bottle is gonna disappear. Which, by the way, I think I mentioned this last. Yeah, I'm a New Yorker. Also, just so we're all clear on this matter, this is Staten Island, right? And like this is Manhattan. So like I know if you ever look at a map of the US and just the US, they have Hawaii and it's like scaled down and Alaska's scaled down like boxes to the side. But because the way this is, I always just like in my mind thought Staten Island like was like this big compared to like Manhattan. Staten Island is fucking massive. Staten Island's a fucking big place. Okay. This guy looks like someone who would use a shotgun, and this guy looks like a serial murderer from Russia. So we'll have to remember that. Was this suitcase here? 2 bottles. I didn't take note yet, so let's do that. 2 things, 4 things, suitcase, pretend that that was there for real. 3 of these boys, 2 bottles, something there, I can't tell. 3 no bills thingies, hand sanitizer, exit sign. The lights are on. This is fuzzy. Well, this is always fuzzy. Wait, I can do many things. I'm gonna try it. There was only 1 bottle here. There was only 1 bottle here. I know that for a fact. I think this is what floor sign was here. This is a lady. This is something. Are nuts jokes allowed? They are. And then they all say no exit. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And it looks like a regular New York subway bus train, so I should be able. The bench is missing. I should be able to keep track of that because again, this really is modeled. I mean, obviously, it's modeled after New York City subway, except for these 2 things. That's why I'm confused because these 2 things are like what is this? It looks like a metro that you would find anywhere else in the world besides New York. New York's subway system is garbo. Also, I need to remind this is a magazine. This was in a different spot. Oh my god, I'm just so much more awake and like ready to like look at things. You know? I'm sure that moved in my last playthrough and I just did not even notice at all. That's so funny. Looks good here. Just kidding. I guess not. I'm always really tempted to let distortions play out because they do like show really cool things. Like eventually it'll like bring you that way, doesn't it? Most of the time it does. It's not this time. That's lame. This thing's fuzzy. The little monitor here, it's like broken. Looks good here. There's no way I'm gonna ever pay attention to this, so someone else has got to do that for me, because if that changes numbers, I'm not noticing. This could be a monitor malfunction. I just don't know because we kind of went pretty slow. Also, I think I do sound really tired. My nuts are real fuzzy. That doesn't make any sense. Does not make a lick of sense. Also, it says Metro and it says toast. This one's hard. Listen, if you're gonna these nuts, alright, it gotta be a good one. It gotta be a good one. Okay? You know, you gotta get me with the... This, I'm just gonna report it on the basis that this should be on the top. I'm reporting it based on that solely. Quantity over quality. Oh, extra twain car. Extra twain car. I think there's something there, but I can't really tell. It's like really far away. Nothing immediately obvious. Methinks. Oh. I just feel like this game is very quiet. You know, there's not a lot happening. I go kind of crazy. But, am I going crazy? Does this look like it's floating? Am I going insane? Alright, we'll come back to the... I swear to God, it looks like it's off the wall. I swear! Alright, I have to be missing something. Oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm telling you, it looks like it's floating. It does. I can't tell if, like, not a lot is happening or I am actually, like, blind. Hello! Hello! Thank you for joining my micronation that I'm starting. What do you mean I hope you survive? Do I have like a death rate on my channel? Are people dying that I should know about? No exit. Also, they even included these little things. They got like in New York City, they got like little yellow things that like got bumps on them to like prevent people from slipping off into the subway track. Like I mean, it's you know what I mean? You wouldn't want a cat. I wouldn't want a cat girl. You wouldn't want your president to be a cat girl? I can't relate to that. That's for damn sure. I think that if I'm about to say some really unhinged shit, okay? I think that if Bernie Sanders was a cat girl, maybe he would have won the Democratic primaries. I'm just saying. Why do you like this? I don't know what you mean. Well, you see, it all started when I was born. That wasn't there. Wait a damn minute. I think that the guy making the train announcement is, how do I unfollow? No, don't tell them. Don't give away the trade secrets. They're stuck here forever. I'm sorry, you don't have a choice. Um, that sound means it's distorting usually. Is it distorting? I think so. Right? Yeah. I think so. Was this always up? Probably. I'm missing a camera. I'm missing a camera. I was about to say that that's like the one thing I never notice. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe this counts as a wait. Am I crazy? Didn't I report extra object here? Did it go through? That was always there? Huh? Eh? Okay. Alright. Don't oof me. Don't oof me. I'm trying my best. Is that not enough? Is it not enough that I'm just trying my best here? I don't know. I don't see shit, Captain. Oh, that's definitely brighter, right? I think so. I'm gonna say it is. Does your model have expressions? Yeah, hold on, I can look, well, I can look upset. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I can do it. Is it doing it? If I look over, I can't tell. Hold on. I can't, it's not working. I swear I can make myself look sad. And the thing too is if I smile like with like a toothy grin, it also makes my mouth, oh my god. It makes my mouth open. So you can always tell that I smile like that, like all the time. Uh, 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 um. So now you know that I smile, and that's why my mouth is always open. Wait, are you sure it's an intruder? Could it be a doll? Um. Maybe? I'm not so sure about that, Chief. Intruders are I'm doing air quotes. They are people. In air quotes. I don't know if I don't know if I would call them people for some of them. To be completely honest. I feel like nothing's happening, and that makes me really worried that I'm missing stuff. It's 3:30, and I feel like I've not reported a lot of things. Was this light always here? I guess it must be. Oh. Picture anomaly twain. Wait. He just want to take the subway and you kicked him out? He needs to get to his job? No, it was a doll. He doesn't need to get anywhere. Alright, we already well established that was the case. Also, you know that this isn't realistic because there's not like a million rats everywhere. Like when people aren't around, the rats go kind of crazy in New York. That's definitely was not there. I don't think so. I don't think so. Huh? That was there the whole time? That was there the whole time? Just like this stupid thing here? You know, sometimes things are just like really hard to tell that they're there because of how they blend in with stuff. That's why I do like the game being grayscale rather than color, because I feel like it makes it quite a bit harder when it's in grayscale. The water bottle moved. I knew it would do something. I've been keeping my eye on this water bottle. Justice for dolls. Will we be able to bonk your model? That's a good point. Maybe it moved because I just do not remember it being there. I'm gonna put object movement and just see if it works. I feel like I have the missing stuff and it's gonna give me a warning any second because I have not gotten like a lot of things at all. Oh, hello, sir. Tour. He vibing. Is he getting closer? The maps? These maps are still the same. I'll look at the other ones in a hot second. Something had to have changed in here. Wait, did the thing? Oh yeah, the light thing did work here. I like keep reporting stuff and then like forgetting to check that I was correct. And then when I get back to it, I was like, wait, that's right. I just reported that. This map looks fine. Look, you got Central Park, you got Queens, you got Brooklyn, you got Staten Island. It'd be so funny if one of the anomalies was that just Staten Island's gone. Like that's it. That's the anomaly, is that Staten Island's gone. I don't know why I think that would be funny. You know, it'd be for the best. Nope. Everything still looks Gucci to me. I did not pay attention to these signs. I don't know if I'm gonna only report it because in subways it wouldn't look like this usually. Usually there's just one. There's usually not two next to each other. So, well, I guess that wasn't the case. The sleeping bag is gone. The sleeping bag is gone. Staten Island. Yeah, I do mean blessing. Exactly. I didn't like pay attention to how many boxes are here. I'm just like kind of assuming that these pipes and like the electrical stuff aren't gonna change. Because I don't want to pay attention to that. Would this be other? Because it might be object movement, but we'll see. Because sometimes they do that. Have the both escalators go up. Or they'll have, if one's broken, they'll have the other one go up. This moved. Right? Yeah? I think it moved. Pretty sure it was more diagonal before. Was the trash can full? I didn't think to like look at that. I'm gonna just see. Um, same as it ever was, Your Honor. Oh, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I don't know. It's you have to go. Okay. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Usually I get the warning before 3 a.m. I just feel like we haven't gotten a lot somehow. I think I heard a noise just now. Wait, which way is up on the volume? Still says A. Right, I forgot that I was making this noise before. There is gonna give me the warning any second. I just know it. I just know it. Because I haven't caught anything in a hot second, and it's already 5 a.m. There should be like a lot of stuff already. I don't see anything. Oh. Okay. There's an I. I have to beat it. I gotta do it. Oh. Look at it go. He going crazy, Your Honor. If it gives me a warning, I have a couple I want to try. But, yeah, I don't know, boss man. I feel like this one was very... Oh. I feel like this one wasn't too crazy. It's so funny because I last on the Friday, Thursday? When did I play this? Thursday? I was so tired. I liked it. They did awful. I feel like I have to be missing something because I've definitely done like less than 20 anomalies. Oh, extra object. Okay. Okay. If I like report one in a room, I'm like pretty confident that we could just move on. You even got a warning about not going to see intruder and you went and saw him? No. Okay, listen. I did get scared, but I did intentionally go to look at him. Oh, you think I'm not gonna go look at the skinny legend in the fucking gym? No. Of course I'm gonna go look at him. This is different. I think maybe it was stairs. Other? T. Everything is still here. The maps are still the same. Everything's here and in its proper place. Same here. He was in fact a skinny legend. Yeah. He was, what wasn't he? What was he called? Like it's the skinny king. Oh my god, king. Hmm. I'm like looking at the graffiti too. Looks. I think that was. Oh. Oh god, what am I missing? What am I missing, Your Honor? Oh geez. Oh golly. Shit, I literally okay, well. Train, intruder. I don't see anything else. Well, we made it. Doesn't matter. I can't even say it was my first try though. I like was about to like, oh, another one first try, but it wasn't because I played it like 4 times last stream. Oh my god, is that the Jack the Lost? Wow, 26? I really thought that I found a lot less than that. You already asked me that. Of course I remember this. Okay. Don't you. Why is everyone when they come in oof me? I don't get it. Alright, you haven't seen me make a mistake. You know, you haven't shown me anything. I haven't done anything. Too many false reports cause a crash. Please note that there are no cameras outside the house, but make sure to report outside anomalies as being outside. Okay. I love this series. There's like lore that I like really want to know about, you know? All right, let's move through it fast because there's definitely a lot of rooms. So we gotta also I learned that there was stuff you could click in the last game that gave you secrets. Now, I do remember there being like that thing where you had to type in like a code or what was it? Nelson Mandela's the day he died and like the balcony, but I didn't get it to work. Wait, what does that say? Believe. Okay. 4 got the TARDIS, phone, blah blah blah. 2 2 3 2 that hearts. Meh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to take it all in as fast as I can, really fast first, and then we'll come back around. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua something. Okay. Okay. Is that window open? Should it be open? 4 chairs. Okay, let me just look at everything and then that way if I go back, maybe I'll be like, oh, this looks off. I just don't want to miss anything. Okay. Okay, let's go. Ah! Okay. 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 All right. All right. Let's see. We got a clock. Someone's serving some drinkies. They got poker with 3 chips, 2 chips. The chairs are all facing in except this one. Light, dark, 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 dark. 3 people. Record player. Weird couch. This every house is built by someone, but the builder of all things is God. Got it. The bed sheet is different than the usual one. Oh my god, he's stepping up. This one we're probably gonna have to do a second time because I definitely don't think that I managed to get through all the rooms before checking everything. By wisdom, a house is built. And by understanding, it is established by knowledge. The room on... I feel like that's definitely not the words that are there. I think I'm not reading that correctly. There's like a little thing here. 2 toilet paper rolls. This looks like somebody came on it. That's very interesting. There's like a little girl painting. Toilet seats up. 2 towels. I just heard something. What was that? I just heard something. Everything I think is here. Phone, that the TARDIS thing is there. Something's happening here. Something feels off. I don't know if it's just because the TV's on like that. Something underneath this. I don't... Oven? This is slightly open. Was that always like that? I don't think I would have noticed. That's also slightly open. Oh god, there's so much to take in. Oh, and I can't make... Shit. I can't... Oh, the floor's deteriorating. I can't make false reports, too. So I have to, like, be sure that something's off. That was not like that. I'm, like, really positive. That was, like, that was a picture of a saint before. Okay. Everything looks good here. No one's outside. Okay. Oh. What room is this? Bathroom? Toilet? Okay. Well, once we reset the rooms, then I feel like I should look at them more because then I know nothing is out of place and like this is how it's supposed to look. So. Pillow is there. Also, this looks like a little smiley face. I keep thinking that. Toilet really fast. Okay, yeah, that should all be there. That is a little girl to staff. We got a towel-y thing in here, towel thing there, a little bit of soap. Was something here? It feels empty. Maybe not. Maybe that's just how I feel as an artist. Hold on, guys. I have an incoming call from Wyoming. Oh, the tea kettle is under there. I can tell now. Also there's a barbecue outside. Me and my house all serve the Lord. This thing is on. That's up there. There's a little creepy doll thingy. Everything looks... Was there other stuff in here? Unsure. Um... Was that door always open? I have not been keeping track of a lot of things here, methinks. Oh no. Alright, I guess I'll report the rooms where I think something's happening. Like this one. Let me go back and check. Well, it wasn't that door. But something did get fixed here. Shit. Well, I guess I'll just have to throw off some reports and hope for the best. Okay. Oh no. Oh, good. Okay, that's there. Got it. Suitcase, there's something there. I'm gonna die. God, I don't know if that suitcase moved or not. I think it was there. Oh, this one's gone. What room is this? Leisure room? That plant's gone. Can't get past me. I'm too sharp. Was this gone last time? When I reported it? I feel like that might be what it was because the door looked different. I'm wondering if that's because the light changed. Bang. That's different. This is interesting because a lot of the times the paintings are like really, and also the toilet seat is closed. Maybe that's not different. Maybe I'm actually going insane. Either way, the toilet seat is different. Yeah, okay, I'm actually just going insane, but thankfully the toilet seat was different, so I don't have to feel too dumb. Also, nothing outside yet, which is good. Because quite honestly, I don't want to see anything outside. There's just like a lot of stuff too to look at. What's there? This is a different bed pattern. It's a different bed pattern. This is the OG one. It's the OG one. I see that pillow was there. Okay. Pillow was under that. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. I hear something. Did you hear that? What was that? I heard something. I heard something in my right ear. Um, I'm like really sure. But I don't see anything outside, so I'd lose so much from second guessing. Yeah, definitely. I'm a big second guesser too. I always doubt everything that I like take in. Cause I'm like, wait, what's that? Like, and like anything, I'm always like, in like even in my group chats, I had to be like, guys, I'm always right. But if you ever like if I give an answer and I'm like, oh well, I don't know for sure, just be like, you're right. Don't second guess yourself. Um, the painting's different. That one's easy. I'm just gonna stay in here just to check to make sure, I got my fixing of the room correct here. So, okay. Also, I'm like pretty sure this is Hannibal Lecter. Don't quote me on that, but I'm like pretty sure. I'm just like really hoping that like something obvious happens in some of these rooms so that way I can like check it and then see what small things happened. This is missing. It's hard too when you first play because you don't know how like subtle it's gonna be or if it's gonna be like really obvious stuff. Like, is something just gonna turn a little bit or is it gonna like turn a lot a bit? Did these switch? I don't know. Something. Oh, there's a guy here. Oh, there's. Sir? Whoa. Sir? Um, I'm sorry for interrupting your fun. My bad. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god. Cause usually the sorry, I mean they turn it towards you, right? I just I just can't say that I was expect because that looks odd. I don't think that was there. Cause like I mean, you know what they were up to. Oh, whoops. I forgot that I had lives. Whoops. Well, back at it again. Let's go in the reverse order just so I can catch the end ones. So there's like a little thing. I fucking knew it. I was like, I wasn't sure, but I was like, I know there's this radiator. I fucking knew that radiator shouldn't have been there. I damn well knew and I didn't trust myself. SMH my head. I think I might have known what that noise was now. Oh my goodness gracious. So that thing is there. I don't know what it is. Looks like a giant spoon, if I'm being totally honest. It's got a dark pattern. Lots of things. There's just like a lot of things. Like bread, something, 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 something. This room is just not right. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. Um okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's carry on in the normal way. This is gonna be the hardest room, I think, is the kitchen. Yeah, he was just hugging his knees, you know, as friends do. What, you've never gotten down on the ground in front of your friend and just hugged their knees? Are you even friends if you haven't done that? Are you even friends? Some would say no. Some of it's like one of those things where it's like you're going through stuff and are like, wait, was this like that? And then it's like, oh, I don't know now. You mean you don't take free rides by grabbing your friends like a monkey? It's weirdly specific. Was this always like that? I guess so. I wonder what I wonder what else I was missing. That one is the only one I could really tell, I think. I think there's probably stuff like that were there that I just missed, or like that weren't there and I missed it, would be my guess. That song stuck in my head now. I don't know why, but the man behind the slaughter gets stuck in my head so easily. I don't know why. It's just such a fun little song to sing, methinks. Okay, there was something here that was missing before in the last one, and I think I know it. I was like, this looks emptier than it should be. Okay, I see. You know, because some of these models, like the good thing about, well, I'm not gonna say the good thing, but the thing is that a lot of the models are shared between maps and then like rooms. So you can like tell when something is off in a specific way. Because some of these models are obviously just like attached to each other, so they would have to disappear in combination. Like, for example, um, these like the books on the bookshelf, maybe. I feel like I've seen them disappear though, so maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm a liar. Maybe I'm just a liar. I had an example. Okay, something definitely had to have changed by now, so I'm a little concerned. I don't know. I take it back. He does a very good job about it. I'm taking it back. Hmm. I think that I'm not gonna win this one either. Um. Oh, I should read the text. I have a feeling the text is gonna help me, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm bad. Your Honor, I'm doing awful. Your Honor, help. I I don't think so. Okay, something's wrong in here. So at least we got that one. Oh, they're did. They did it again. I wasn't even looking that time. Oh, that's. I just heard the sound and I was like, I'm gonna report that. There is something wrong here. Something. It seems like more visible. So I'm gonna report it and we'll have to see. Yeah, as in it. Actually, I don't know. Yes, the door changed, maybe? I think that might be what it was. Um, Something could easily change in here and I would be none the wiser. Although I don't know if that was there. I didn't count it in my count before. So, um, that's all there. Um, oh god, the patterns on the curtains could change and I wouldn't notice that too. The TV is different. I do think the TV is different in here. I don't think we're ever gonna catch up on like the anomalies, but we can at least keep up, you know? Uh, Everything looks the same here. There might be something different actually, but I'm not sure if I'm just playing tricks on. Okay. That's good. Magazines are the same. The books are the same. That's still there. The two pots are still there. All the plants are here. The crucifixes, the cross is there. I wasn't keeping track of the order of these. Still saints, still 2 things on the counter, that's still there. This and this thing are still here. I don't know if that lamp was always here, but it's been here for a while. Light, dark, dark, light, dark, dark. That's there. 3 cups. Dark then light. 3, 2, bottle. Built by someone, God. 2 of those. That's here. 2 outlets. That's there. This is the same. The plants are here. Radiator, 2 of those. That thingy. Hannibal Lecter's still here. This stuff's the same. That stuff's the same. Blah 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 blah. Stripes. Squiggly stripes. 2 lights, 2 mirrors, 2 everything. I'm about to die again. You know, I'm about to start firing off reports because I definitely didn't get all the ones to catch back up. So, something is still wrong. This room's wrong. This room's wrong. This room's wrong! The bed. Take everything in again, just so we have it correct in our little minds. There might be something on that towel rack that I didn't notice before. So if that's the case, then I'm out of luck on that one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Gee. Golly gee. I did not like that. I don't like the intruder ones. They're spooky. Give me an obvious one. Please give me obvious ones. I need that to be obvious. I'm oblivious. I don't know anything. I'm not observing shit, Captain. Just wanted to see if you had any extra sugar. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't had tea today. I literally woke up and then just like chilled in bed for so long and then just organized stuff. That's all I did. Methinks I'm about to die again, personally. Bow. All the jars are here. Everything is here. I don't understand. I just feel like it's gotta be something in the kitchen, maybe, would be a place that I would suspect something would change and I wouldn't notice. Like the colors of these could, or the shades of these could change and I wouldn't know. the painting is different. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused and I'm observing. I'm observing and I'm focused. These changed. Parlor. You know who has parlors? Murderers. This painting's also not correct. It was a very hot lady before. Oh, I just wanted to look at something. I said rich people out loud. That is also true, to be fair. But I'm just saying, like in a lot of old-timey stories, or like things that are like set in like the 70s, whenever someone has like a parlor, they're like a rich person who like murders people for fun. Oh, step into my parlor. Crazy. Okay. I heard something. The only thing is I don't know what the exact layout of the house is. So I can't tell like where a noise is coming from other rooms. I'm so concentrated. Oh, this room changed. Game room. These flipped. These flipped. I know, you can't hide nothing from me. Wait, I heard a noise. From my left ear. Maybe. It might just been the camera flipping, maybe. Okay, that's definitely different this time, for sure. The painting. I like that they aren't just like different like randomly like locations. There are like it's like an actual map like of a house. I imagine something's wrong with the kitchen, but do I know what it is? No. There's one that I'm kind of sus about now, but I don't know if I like just noticed it on another pass and I'm like, wait, was that always there? Everything looks the same here. I think. I don't want to count the cameras because I need to like look for stuff because I don't want to die again. All things God, everything is here. I'm about to, I was about to say I'm about to die. I already knew. I already knew. putting pants on. I am cold. It's 77 degrees and I'm cold. It doesn't make any sense. Was like pointing? Interesting. That just might be the case. Oh god, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I just want to do art stuff and stream. You got so much to ask. Alright, let's see. My cookie. I swear to God, nothing changed in that kitchen. Like, I swear to God. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I really have no idea. Huh. I genuinely have no idea what it was. Rather, what the three things were. Is Scott Joplin copyrighted? Every time I see that piano, my mind goes. And I want to listen to it. Oh, all work no play makes Jack a dull boy. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe a missing ceiling lamp. I'm now playing with my left hand because my right hand is eating cookies. Yummy. The thing is that in my cookie box, I got a mint one. I got insomnia cookies. You guys, I don't think they have insomnia cookies in other places, but they have them in New York. And, they're the best cookies ever. Oh. But, so I had a s'mores one. It's my favorite one to get. And I got 3 chocolate chip, an M&M, and the mint one, mint chocolate chip. But the mint one contaminated all the other flavors, so I'm very sad because everything tastes like mint. I don't, you know, you gotta be in the mood for mint flavor. But I just want chocolate chip flavor. Can I just say something as well? Alright. Not to have prejudice against people. But people who have this shit piss me off. What the? Stop. Get the fucking carpet off the thing. Get the cupboard off the stairs. I know you have the little metal bars to hold it down, but take it off. All right, someone's gonna slip and die. Well, I love mint flavor. Mint chocolate chip is my favorite ice cream. But, you know, it's, I don't want everything to be flavored like mint. I'm about to change it to backseating allowed on my channel because I swear to God, I'm struggling here. Hold on. Backseating allowed. Alright, get in here, people who backseat. I need help. And let me tell you, this house has to be in fucking New England, alright? You know how I know that? Because every freaking house like this, you know, they got the 2 floors, that has the stupid stair carpet. New England. Or they're rich, you know? Am I going crazy? I feel like it's like the lighting is going crazy right now. It's doing that in all of them, so maybe that's just an effect. I can't wait for my pre 2 a.m. warning telling me that I'm an idiot and I'm already missing a million things. Not being able to send off your guesses is like makes this pretty hard. Is that always like a dark color? This one's changed. The bed changed. Oh yeah, if you're on your phone, this is like impossible. I'm on like a huge monitor. I'm struggling. I feel like I need like a whole TV to to be able to do this. It's missing a plant. I've been trying to figure out what the hell this thing is in the back for like the entire time I've been playing this map. I just don't know what it is. Hmm. I just don't understand why the TV has to be on. Painting. The thing is that when you fix the anomalies in a room, it fixes all of them. So it could be that I'm like just missing something entirely. I don't know. I'll never know what it is. But you know what I do know? It's been so long since last I've seen my son, lost to this monster, to the bed behind the slaughter. Since you've been... I can see this more clearly, so this is different. I could not see these 3 bottles here before. Something's different here. Unless I'm going actually crazy and it's just because I'm like blind. We'll leave it for now. But I do feel like I can see that better. Come on. Give me obvious ones. It's all I want. It's just really, really obvious ones. You know, like change the painting to some creepy guy. Or like put an intruder in. Even if I hate the intruders, just put them in. Put them in. The door changed here. So what's going up? Like, yeah, there's all this. It's dusty. People gotta get an air filter. He gives back the knee hugging man. Exactly. Where's my knee hugging man? Where's my bro hugging his bro's knees? In the bathroom. As bros do. I feel like there are like several things that I'm like unsure about, but like for example, was this always dark like that? Um uh you know, like no, it was ticking before. You know, like, is this the right carpet? Was it a different carpet that was there? I feel like that'd be pretty obvious in my like vision. You know, I'm relying on my subconscious for some of these. Because, you know, your subconscious will know if something is wrong right away. Because it can process a lot of information a lot faster than uh, any of us can consciously. Where the hell is a sweater? I am cold. I'm cold. Alright, I kind of took a little bit of time there. Let's move on through. Was that plunger always there? Well, that's different anyway, so regardless, I have to report it. We'll find it out. We'll find out. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, pop up. I don't know why I freaked out about that. Everything is here. I think that might always been patterned, but I don't know. Oh, I don't know. The barbecue is still out there. All the stuff's still on the counter. And this stuff's still here, and this stuff's still here. And I think it's in the right order. And then all this stuff's still here. And I think all the stuff is here. And thinks all the stuff is here. And it's a moth. I got freaked out by the moth. This stuff's all here. This stuff is all here. Still Christian. I meant to look at these wheels before too. 'Cause I noticed it happened in the other one. I just wasn't sure if it was always wheels or not. And I forgot to look. So I still don't know. I just don't know if this painting changed because she's been like this too in the last one where like she looks like she's got Juggalo makeup on. I feel like I've gotten I don't know. I wonder if this one's harder than the other ones, if people feel like it's harder or not. I've heard people say that they think that this report system is easier. Although I don't think that's the case. I feel like both of them are the same level of difficulty. They just have like their own like balances. Like this one, you don't have the luxury of just reporting random things because you're like, well, I'm not sure, but let me test this out. Cause you know, like the hardest part is seeing if things moved, or if there's new objects or if objects disappeared. So being able to send off those reports anytime makes it a lot easier. And then also there's clearly like a lot of rooms you have to go through. So I feel like those two things kind of make it balanced that you don't have to pick something. I like both systems personally. Alright, where's my warning? Give it to me, I'm ready. Give it to me. There we go. That's what I'm fucking talking about. This stuff is all the same. It's all the same, Your Honor. Have I reported the living room since I last said I think something's wrong here? Or nah? Oh my god, he's there again! And he's like moving back and forth. Oh my god. He's like moving back and forth as well. Oh my goodness. No, this is the same. Well, it might be. There might not have been 3 there. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to die again. Weber. I don't know. I guess I might as well just shoot off things because I'm gonna lose anyway. The hell? That's not a moth, is it? Oh, it is a moth. I feel like we haven't got anything in the hallway in a while, so let's try hallway. Oh, the bathroom has something. Alright, let's go back there. Alright, let's go back to the hallway. Not even the slightest of ideas what came back here or what got fixed, to be totally honest. Have we had anything in the kitchen yet? Game room. I'm like so focused. Usually I like telling a little bit of stories, you know, a little story for you guys. Oh, hello, sir. He's just vibing. He wanted to do a little Harry Potter cosplay, you know. He was trying to get it. He's a method actor, trying to get in the, you know, into character. Oh, hello, sir. I feel like we might have caught up by accident. I still have absolutely no idea what was wrong in the hallway. And I don't think we ever will know. Uh oh god. I'm really just genuinely shocked that that didn't like give me a jump scare, if I'm being totally honest. Shoot. Thank you calamity.exe, well, underscore exe. This looks different now, but I just don't know if it's because I'm registering more information now. Because I've seen it so many times. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. These switched again. And I can't read this, but I'm just assuming that if it says God at the end, that it'll be good. It'll be good to go. Oh my god, dust like floated right through where her eye was on the old lady painting. And it like it looked like she was like looking at me for a hot second, and I got really scared. And I was like ready to report it. Ooh, 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 ooh. She switched. TARDIS and the lamp switched. All right, give me more obvious ones. We got an hour and a half left, and I'm really praying here. Mm. I didn't read the text on that one. I didn't read the text on that one. By wisdom, believe. Um. The paintings change in that room. I'm like, I gotta find them as fast as I can. I gotta find them because I have to keep up because I got the warning already and I don't think I ever found all of the ones that I missed. The bedroom felt a little different and I don't know why. This is good. This is all good. Oh my god, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Oh my god. That genuinely scared me. You're just so focused on. I already talked about this in my long video essay that I gave when I played this last time, that like when you're doing this, you're just so focused on looking for like subtle little differences, and it's so quiet that as soon as like that happens, it's just like, you know. I don't fucking know, boss. I think I'm not going fast enough for these rooms, so I'm a little worried. But I can't go faster. I'm gonna miss stuff if I go faster. Give me an obvious one. Come on. Come on. Give me like a really obvious one. I'm probably gonna have to like fire off guesses soon, just to make sure. Because I think I'm missing something, and I'm... Ah! 19? Have I lost it, guys? Guys, you think... Okay, listen. I'm not doing my usual eidetic memory memorization stuff because I feel like it's really boring like that. If you'll recall, I played most of these games in first try. And like in the beginning of it, I have to like just look at a room and keep closing my eyes. And I feel like that's really lame. I just feel like it's better like this. Also, I think the chandelier might have been missing. Let me see. Anything obvious that I was missing? Not that I can really tell. I can really tell. A lot of I do like the lighting in this game because I feel like that helps quite a bit for some of these. Oh my god, this was switched. I fucking knew it. I just had a feeling in my heart. Hi. Oh god. Now there's people here, people just watching me fail. Oh gee Willock. No wait. I just said that was the correct. Well, maybe you switched already. That is possible. I'm pretty sure my last game these were flipped though. So that probably was it. Unless like now they're incorrect. But thank you for following and joining my micronation. Although everyone's been protesting and saying that they don't want a cat girl as their president. So I don't know what that's all about. Like, you don't get a say in the matter. You are here. You are here now, and you are stuck here. Like, I get it, you know. We're all gamers. We hate doing physical activity. And yeah, sawing off the bottom half of New Jersey sounds like a lot of labor. A lot of physical labor. But in the long run, it'll benefit us all. The carpet is missing. Oh, my avatar, thank you! I drew it. I drew it myself. And also designed it, I guess. Although I feel like the design... I feel like aside from, like, the face part, my design is, like, so... It's so basic. My other designs, I feel, are a lot better. But I drew this one. And I won't even show the bottom half because I did not draw the legs properly. They're not meaty enough. It's just not right. I need to have the meatiest of legs, personally. It's just how I feel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, originally I was drawing it in like a more anime style, but then I realized I suck at drawing anime. So I was like, all right, let me do my usual style. I think that actually even like my eyes though in the sketch for this style were like even thinner than what they are now. So I still did have to thicken my eyes, but that's okay. I love Mary art. Thank you. There's already many anime, especially that your own style, in my opinion. Yeah, I do. I mean, I feel like it came out very cute. It looks good. Look at that. I can turn my head. It's very 3D. um, there are so many things that I keep meaning to check and then don't check every time. Let me just check these two things in here. It should only be this one, so assumedly everything else is normal. Okay. One thing you recently printed makes me interested in whatever it's from. The Miki, um, the Miki or the Part 5 zine. Like the I heard something move. I heard something move. Something like slid. I heard it in my left ear. But I don't understand the layout of the house, so I don't know what room that would have been in. I don't see anything that moved. Maybe I'm going crazy. Yeah, Miki writes. Yeah, that's Miki. Miki Taka from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, part 4. That's my boy. Love him. He's just a little alien guy. And a friend. In part 4, so the main character like fights like every, I don't know how many chapters it is, like, you know, what the pacing is, but like basically the main character will meet someone, has to beat them up, and then that person either like turns into a stone or like becomes his friend. Like Okuyasu, who I'm sure you've seen me post about if you've been on my Twitter, or looked at my Ida bag of him. um he uh he had to fight him too. Now they're friends, but Miki, immediate friend. Not even a bit of hesitation. That thing's there again. You know, he was just saw him, was like, let's be friends, and by God, did he be friends. Yeah, I have quite a few bags. My friend was messaging me today because she's getting her wisdom teeth removed, and she was like, I'm so worried that when I go under anesthesia that I'm gonna profess how much I love Kakashi from Naruto. And I was like, oh well, I didn't do anything too crazy when I had local anesthesia for my wisdom teeth, but I went fully under when they put a camera through my organs. And when I woke up, I was just really tired. Like my speech was really slurred, but I wasn't doing anything crazy. And then I sent a picture of my Ida bags, and I was like, be cringe and be free. You know? That's just how I feel. Like, you know, life is too short to not have as much fun as you possibly can. Oh, these are looking a little sussy. You know? I'd rather be cringe and be free than and get judged by other people than, you know, dress in black shirts and don't do anything, you know what I mean? Like listen, I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on Kirishima merch, on Okuyasu merch, on Kilugon merch. You better damn believe that I'm gonna wear my bags out, okay? I put I put a lot of money into that. That shit expensive, you know? Oops, leisure room. The TV different. Especially the Kirishima one. I forget what con it was. I think it was the first Anime NYC, probably. Where, maybe not. Maybe it was. I think it was the first Anime NYC. No, there was another thing before that. It was the anime festival thing at New York Comic Con they had for 2 years. And the first year, I didn't have a lot of money at the time, but I was just like, I love Kirishima. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna buy every single piece of Kirishima merch that people have here. And I did. I think I spent like $300. And at the time, I definitely did not have $300. like for sure. But I was like, I have to. I love him. I love Kirishima. He's the best boy ever, I think. If you're new here, what you need to know is I've been reading My Hero Academia since chapter 12 came out. And which, by the way, I did tell, and I can verify this, that I was like, this manga is gonna become really popular. I already knew on chapter 12 is gonna get popular. I just know these things. And I can screenshot the tweet where I said that I was trying to convince people to read it. And you know, it did. But I was ahead of everybody because I read the manga. And I think the first season had just come out of the anime. And at that point, I was already obsessed with him. I have like a little sign at my table saying "Will trade for Kirishima merch." And at that point, again, the first season had only come out. And so I had my little sign, and you know, you barely see Kirishima for a good chunk. Like, he is there a little bit. I mean, you could ask my over 600 screenshots of Kirishima. He is there in he's like there from like the third chapter or second chapter even. He has like the second highest score, I think, on the. Hold on, let me get my iPad. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna get my little Kirishima folder out. Hold on. Like, Kirishima's literally the best character. Like, no offense, but he's literally the greatest character. You know, like, how can you even compare him to anyone else? Also, if I die here, that's fine. I just need to confirm. I have a folder called Kirishima Screenshots. Kirishima came second in the examination. I'm just gonna put that out there, okay? Kirishima came in second after Bakugo, who was first. So I'm just gonna put that out there, okay? I'm just gonna say it. Just gonna say it. He's awesome, okay? I would die for him. He's a good boy. He's a fucking good ass boy. And you know, he's got anxiety and he has social anxiety. And you know, he dyed his hair red so he could like be like, you know, believe in himself more. Not to bring up that Senator Stephen Armstrong is one of the strongest characters and best characters ever, but is lasagna a salad? No? I'm gonna say no. I'm going with no on this one. I'm about to get that warning because I went on my little Kirishima rant for a second. You guys don't understand, okay? Kirishima, I mean, there's just a lot to talk about. You know, like, he tries his best. He is like a really good person to the point where like Bakugo, who like literally doesn't like anyone else in the entire manga, he does not like a single other person. He has like a little bit of respect for Deku, a little bit of respect for Todoroki, likes All Might. He gets along with him. He took him hiking with him. You know? Like Kirishima's just the best. He's so sweet. Um he's always trying to be positive, but he's so nervous and he shouldn't have to be because he's so strong. He came in second place for the things. I feel like that's not talked about enough. Wait, hallway. You know, I just feel like it's not talked enough. You know, I feel like people need to talk about it more. But anyway, what I was saying was I had a sign at my table saying we'll trade for Kirishima merch, and someone had the audacity to be like, I don't get what's so good about him. He's so lame. And I'm like, I feel like I've never been I very rarely feel rage towards things, but I was so upset. I was like, you don't know shit. You've watched the first season of the anime and you don't know a goddamn thing. Anyway, my reasons for why it's not a salad is because it just has tomato in it. And I guess you could put cheese and bread, which I would include pasta in the category of bread here in salad, but it's not made of vegetables. Tomato's not even a vegetable, it's a fruit, although there is fruit salad. But the reason why I'm not classifying it as a salad is because I don't eat vegetables or salad, but I do eat lasagna. So I feel like if I were to qualify it as a salad, I would be betraying who I am as a person. Just so we're all clear on this matter. I really want to make a print all over shirt with Kirishima. That's why I've been like diligently taking these screenshots. Which, by the way, I'm not even like up to the chapters, like the overhaul chapter. Well, I am up to the overhaul chapter. Am I? No, he just showed up. I'm not up to the part, like, we haven't even met Mirio yet. So. That wasn't doing that before, right? That just, like, slid up. We'll keep that in the back of our minds, I think. You think we're gonna get this guy for, like, the freaking 4th time in a row? I wish I liked shonens. I like every kind of genre. Alright, we'll try it out. We'll try it out. I like every genre. My favorite probably being horror. But I like every genre, even shoujo. I don't know what that fixed actually. I don't think that fixed what I was thinking of. So that's interesting. I think we're gonna die again. Everything's there, I think. Everything is here. No one's outside. The grill is still there. This stuff is all here still. Yeah. Did these have lids? I don't know. This stuff is all here. Maybe, was that a candle before? Was that there? Well, we had to throw it off anyway because we are about to perish. Oh, this one is the chair's missing. I'm gonna go back and look. Game room. No. What changed? That's the worst feeling. Is like you're like, something's off. I don't know what it is, but my subconscious is telling me something is wrong. And then you send off the report, something is wrong, and you just have not even the slightest of ideas what it could have been. The sign would be my best guess, personally. I think I know what it was in this hall. This, by the way, I'm setting this off because I think that I might be right about this, which I did point out, like, let me see. Okay, yeah, I pointed this out twice, by the way, and like in the last one, and I forgot to like check, but these were switched. Remember, I said that I think these are switched, but I didn't test it. I was right. I'm always right, though, to be fair. Yeah, don't get me started about... I forget how Kirishima was even brought up. I do not know why I brought up Kirishima. I was talking about my Ida bags. So, if you guys haven't seen, which you probably haven't if you're new here, I have 4 Kirishima Ida bags, and I, in fact, need a 5th one. I have one that's like a tote bag. I have one that's in like a backpack. That's where all my Kiribaku charms go. Ooh. What room is that? Bedroom. I have one that's in like the shape of a star, which has one of my Kirishima plushies. And then like a little photo I have of him. I guess it's like, I don't know, what are those like little boards called? The white boards with like the gold around it. That's in that one. I had to like put it together still. I'm trying to decide if I want to bring all of them to Animazement. I feel like I might have already like gone over the weight limit for both of my suitcases. But we'll have to see because I don't have time to finish packing until like Tuesday night. And then I have like a small one. I don't know what like clutch size is what I would say it's like. You know, like that clutch wallet size. And that's ones I have. I have that same one, but in blue for Okuyasu, but my Okuyasu stuff goes well beyond that one. So sometimes I look at these rooms and I'm like, it's like I'm seeing it for like the first time, and I'm like, was this room always so bright? I'm gonna have to send off guesses soon, I think. Oh, Jesus. Hey, 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 hey! Well, it's okay, because that guy would have killed me regardless. So, like, he almost killed me, but too many anomalies were active, so it was fine. Don't worry, guys. This time, for sure. I don't know what's happening. You know what? I feel like I talked this much during my other playthroughs of it, but I don't know. I think that I really might have to just take in with my brain all the information. I think I'm gonna have to. You know, like you hate to see that, but I think I'm gonna have to do it. Give me 1 second. It's gonna be hard because there's so many rooms, is why I didn't want to do it either. Because it's like gonna be hard. I think there's just like a lot of stuff that I'm not looking at. Like I don't think I've once looked at these cabinets besides initially to see that this one and this one are slightly open. I don't know why. And let me just look at this stuff. I'm like checking everything. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. What is wrong with me? I don't understand what am I doing wrong here. I feel like I definitely struggle with the sending reports one, like the max of 3 reports ones than I do with the one where you have to like select what kind of anomaly it is. I think that might be the case. LOL. Guys, someone called me old the other day. I forgot what they said exactly, but they implied that I was old because I say LOL out loud. Does no one do that? I've been doing it for like a long time. Like a couple years. You do? Oh hell yeah. Was that always there? There's no way I missed that, right? Oh, was it because the chair was in front of it? Yeah, I never noticed that. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I ever saw these paintings change. Maybe they did, but I didn't notice it. This is Hannibal Lecter, right? The one not from the hit series Hannibal. What is it called? It's got lambs in the title. Silencing of the Lambs? I think I did end up watching that, but I don't know. I thought it was okay. Did I think it was good? Who knows? Only I know that. Anyway, on the topic of shonen manga slash anime, if I had to recommend any, it's like all ones written by women, except for one or two of them, which are written by Yoshiro Togashi, who is my bae, the love of my life. I'm forgetting his wife's name, but she created Sailor Moon. So, like, you know, he's like a pretty cool person if the person who made Sailor Moon married him. did I say Yoshiro? I think it's Yoshihiro. But so my recommendations for shonen manga, if you don't like shonen manga, have to be just the parts where Kirishima's in My Hero Academia. Hunter x Hunter, of course. Which, as everyone knows, I used to say Hunter times Hunter, but I finally broke that habit. We're all really proud of me. Hunter times Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, D Gray Man, written by a woman, drawn by a woman, Fullmetal Alchemist, woman, Blue Exorcist, woman. If you don't like shonen, those are my recommendations. There's like a couple other good ones that I think are really good, but I don't know. If you don't like shonen, you probably wouldn't like them, to be honest. Guys, how many times have I played this map? Like, this is like the 5th or 6th one, right? Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Oh, this trash can changed. I'm just not even looking. There's still one more missing, so let me just try to find it really fast. Hold on. Let me make sure the text is we will serve the Lord. Everything else is here. Da, 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 da. There's a lot of anime slash manga that I think I like that people don't like because they think that they sexualize women too much. But like, I've read a lot of manga and watched a lot of anime in my time to know like when that is the case. Wait, I was gonna send something off. I don't remember what it is anymore. Oh yeah, I remember what it is. I never noticed these curtains in this room. Not a single time did I notice these curtains were here. And now I'm just not sure. So let's send it off. But like Soul Eater, I think just like the adult ladies are like that. Like Maka isn't like that. Wait, did it? Oh, nothing's changed. Got it. And then the other one, like My Hero I've talked about My Hero Academia like at length, I think, at this point. But in terms of like girl characters written by men, I feel like My Hero Academia really went kind of crazy. And like the characters in My Hero Academia like feel more dimensional than a lot of other manga. I think like in terms of story, it's pretty standard. There's like one point where I feel like it kind of deviates from the norm, which is really nice. And I was very happy to see that happen. This one was missing a thing. And but other than that, I feel like it's pretty standard, other than the fact that it's like a fucking horror manga and like no one can convince me otherwise. That was missing. I will say My Hero Academia, I think the villains are really good and the characters are really good. Oh my god, there he is! Oh my god, there he is, Your Honor! Oh my god. I can't believe he. Oh my god. That's so funny. Did we catch up, you think? You think I caught up? Hopefully. Oh, the chairs are facing me in here. All right. No more talking about Kirishima. We have to focus. We have to focus. Come on, Mary. You got this. You won't fail another time. You got this. Use your power of observation. You're so good at observing things. I'm actually, here's the thing, guys. Can I tell you guys a secret? I'm actually really bad at observing things. Like I'm really good at memorizing stuff, but when it comes to actual like being observant, I am not the person to do that for you. Someone I don't I feel like people do this but like won't admit it. I like won't notice something if it's always been that way. Um like you'll hear me on stream be like, "Oh, wait, that's why that's like that." And everyone's like, "Mary, you dumb?" But it's like you don't usually think about that. You just kind of accept that as the reality and you know like that's why, but you don't really like make a conscious recognition of it. So for me when I do that, I'm just like, "Oh, look, I have developed sentience finally." And people think I'm dumb, but really, but I will say, um, you know, things like people wearing glasses, I only will notice they wear glasses when they stop wearing glasses for like a day. Please don't let me die again. I can't keep doing this. I feel like at this point I must have at least seen every single anomaly and now I just should like memorize them, I feel. Game room, game room, game room. And there's probably ones that I'm like missing every single time and those are like the ones that like keep killing me, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm in danger. I think I've gotten that guy every single run so far now, though. That's really funny. To be fair, that is the best one, like, by far. So I'm glad they keep giving it to me. I think it's so funny. The soul, but I thought about Soul Eater today because someone brought up the Soul Eater opening, which is a banger for sure. And also, I don't know if Black Paper Moon is the ending or the second opening, I forget, but that song went crazy. I still listen to that song like really frequently. Also, I feel like it's not talked about enough, but Soul Eater's a shonen manga, but the main character is a girl, and I feel like no one talks about that. Is that brighter than normal? I think it is. I might send off the report because I think I'm about to die. If I don't find another one like immediately, I'm gonna just do that, I think. I don't know, that one's bright too. Maybe it isn't. Me and my house, I will serve the Lord. Everything. Oh, this flipped. Go, go, go. Send, send, send. And Maka's like really cool. I think when I was like a teenager, I thought she was really annoying because I was like that kind of person who was like, I'm not like other girls. Um, but now I'm like, wait, she's kind of fucking cool. I think I was just always upset because I want her to forgive her dad. But you should know that I'm forgetting their dad's name, Ed and Al's dad, but I am a him apologist. I am an apologist for him. And you know why? I just realized something. You know why? It's because I'm an INTJ. I just can't help it. Sometimes you gotta hurt people, even if it's unintentionally, in order to save the world, and that's okay. I think I'm in danger again here. I feel like nothing's. I don't know. I don't know, Your Honor. I feel like I'm missing something really, really small. I feel like I'm missing something really, really small. Yeah, people just can't talk to me about anime because I will not shut up. I love anime. Even though I don't watch a lot of anime, I just read manga, but you know what I mean. I like manga. And I just don't shut up. I just do not shut up. In fact, don't talk to me about anything. I just don't shut up about anything that I talk about. If I'm being totally honest. Someone, God, okay. It's so bad. I feel like, especially because people will try to redirect the conversation, and a lot of times they don't pick up on that, but there's still enough times that I do, and I'll still like try to carry on the conversation because I have to say everything that I need to say. And I also repeat things quite a bit, and I do feel bad about that because I feel bad that I repeat stuff. But um, I'll talk until someone responds is my toxic trait. Like, I feel like I don't mind awkward silence or anything like that. Okay. I feel like I don't mind awkward silence. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Hold on. Um, what one haven't I reported in a while? Go, 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 go. Send that, send that, send that. But I'll talk until someone responds, and I feel like I repeat things because not because I don't think people are listening, but because I have a history of people not like understanding what my intentions are with the things I say. So I'll repeat things in like a slightly different way. Um, I feel bad. I don't know what people think about that, to be fair. No one really like if people don't tell me something's wrong, I just won't notice. Fuck, what am I'm missing something. I have to be missing something. I'm if not a couple of things. Oh god. Oh, there's something in the kitchen. I'm so stressed out. I don't want you know what? I keep talking during these, so I definitely um it shouldn't be surprising that I am losing terribly. I haven't seen anything outside. Hold on, I can't read that right now because I'm observing. I'm observing really hard. Oh, fuck, I need to send one off. I had to send one off. I'm about to die again. Shit. Shoot. Okay, I'll send one off in rooms that have been bothering me. Wait, was there something here? No. Maybe? Oh my god, here we go. I'm about to die. Well, that's what I get for talking about Kirishima for the third run in a row. That's what I get for talking about anime. Oh, there's a little eyeball in here. Wow, I wonder how many times that's been there. Because I don't look up here. I always look here to make sure there's a white, black, and then the shelf. Was that bedroom painting always a lady? That's not, I don't, that's, no, it's not a lady, but it's still the same painting. Thanks, Zanetti fan _4. Oh. However, I can't send off another false report, so we're really in the throes here. Whatever that means. Wait, this is different. Okay, wait, I'm stepping it up. I'm stepping it up, Your Honor. I'm observing. I'm using my eyes to look at things and registering them in my head. I'm using my brain. Hello? I'm shocked this pot hasn't disappeared, or this tea kettle, or this thing. A grill, as it was. I gotta go faster. I gotta go faster. I gotta get these out. I gotta get my reports in. I gotta get my anomaly reports in, please, sir. Oh my god, the other day, when I talked about my coworkers bullying me at work, I forgot to say that my coworker said that he could tell I was getting flustered because I started speaking in a southern accent. I don't know why, but whenever I get upset, I just start talking like I'm southern. I'm not from the South nor the Midwest. I'm from New Jersey. And I live in New York. So why I would do that is a mystery that no one's able to solve. Oh, game room. Yeah, there was one in the game room. Oh my god, come on, Mary. You could do it. Use your brain at full capacity. I'm using my, that's it. I'm not talking anymore. I'm dedicating my full brain power to this activity. Hold on. The lamp is missing in the parlor. Okay, I'll take a look at the parlor. Which one's the parlor? What the fuck does the parlor look like? Lamp? There's a lamp in here? What the lamp? What lamp? There's a lamp? Alright, I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. The ceiling lamp? Okay. If I die, it's on your hands. Zanetti fan _4. Okay, alright. Alright, you're not getting banned this time. Yeah, I see the ceiling ones. I even said to make a note to like look at those and I totally forgot. Hot dog. Bro, they're coming at rapid paces now and I have to like keep up and like still look around. I'm like, I'm getting stressed out. I'm using my whole brain power. I am. I just don't want to lose again. I say as if I haven't spent like every round so far just talking about random stuff and not paying attention. Everything is here. Everything is here. The two little tapes and both the speakers and all the plants and the lamp. The door and the thing. The chair is missing in the hallway. The chair is missing. I wonder how long it's been missing. I don't know. The 2 rolls of toilet paper are still there. I feel good when I'm sending an anomaly report because then I can take a little more time looking for stuff. This feels different. Can someone verify if this is different? It feels different. That's fine. Okay. Paintings are still saints. Cups aren't switched. Chairs are all here. Paintings are good. Bookshelves are fine. No one's outside. Text is fine. Everything is here. I'm not looking for a lot of new objects. I feel like I'm mostly looking for things that are missing. Wait, hold on. Let me just check something. Okay. Oh. Toilet. Okay. Alright. Okay. I can do it. It's happening. Leisure room? What about the leisure room? Oh, you're so right. You're just so right. The things are swapped. You haven't said it yet in chat, just so we're all clear on the same page, but the things are swapped. These 2 things are swapped. Oh my god. We're doing it. Group effort. Now it's different. That's so funny that I was something feels off and it wasn't off and then it was off, but not when I thought it was off. That's so funny. Yeah, Zanetti fan's kind of going crazy, to be fair. I mean, he is the 4th Zanetti fan, so if he's the 4th, I can't even imagine what the other 3 are like. Okay, bathroom. Got it. Easy. All right. These things have not changed, and I'm just wondering when they're gonna. And also, this phone's never gone missing, and neither is the thing behind it. This thing hasn't disappeared yet. What's up with that? I feel like it should. I feel like it's time. Oh my god, we're so close. I just want to get past this level. I've done it so many times. I don't understand why this one's so much harder. Since you guys are new, you would be shocked to find that I've passed, aside from the 3rd one, I've passed every single map on all the other 3 games on the first try. You would be shocked to know that. Because right now, you're just like, oh my god, this idiot is missing everything. What's wrong with them? Don't they have brain cells to use? No, I don't have brain cells to use. They're all gone. You had a spidey sense. True. I just had a feeling it was gonna change. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just get a feeling. Also, I've only had one thing be outside. And I'm wondering... Oh god. Okay, come on. I'm not missing anything, right? Please. Yes! Let me put my tablet down. Bro, I literally beat the other game so fast. And Perfectly too, I might add. Okay. Okay. Just two more. Just two more left. Let's do more. I can do it. I can do it. Boss went shopping yesterday and found anomalous, is that a word? Activity in the supermarket. The site has been contained. Do your job. But wait, is the boss not Timothy? I mean, Timothy did die, so I guess we probably have a new boss. You got this. All right, you think that's the truth? You think that's true? Oh no. Oh no. All right, guys. That's it. I'm getting out the eidetic memory. I'm sorry. It's boring. It's gonna make it boring, but I have to do it because there's no other way. Just give me like 1 second. Okay, that should be good enough, I think. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. And then we'll have to try our best back here. 3, 3, 2, 2. 4, 2, 2. Got it. I'll remember that. Oh my god. How are you doing that? How are you doing that? I already can tell this is gonna be evil. That's it. I'm giving up. Fuck it. I'm not keeping that in my eidetic memory. Alright? I don't need that in my brain for like the rest of my life. Like, what am I gonna do that? This looks like the soap in Ethan Winter's house. Is this like the little pods I used to use to do dishes? So, 2, okay. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, that should be fine for now. Big juice. I don't know what that actually says, but I'm saying big juice. Chairs knocked over. What is this? This room looks like something. Is there a game where you like work as like a manager at like a store and it's like a horror game? And it's like a RPG, you have to like fight stuff and you add like people from your store. Like into your party to fight. I don't know if that was there. I didn't calculate it. I only did this stuff in my head. No. Okay, that was there. Because I only counted these 2 baskets here. I hope nothing over here moves. I'll memorize this position. It goes like that. There's a fire hydrant here. All these monitors are on. There's 2 here. There's a bag here. There's 6 water bottles here. There's a fan. There's 2 benches. There's these 4 exit thingies. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 2. But I don't remember if this looked like this. I should have thought about it more. Oh, I give up. This is too hard. I already give up. All I have memorized is there's 2 pineapples here. That's all I have. And the Nutella jars. These I will always remember. And these. Although there are 2 things on each thing, so I'll at least know if anything disappears. But if it moves, I just won't know. That you know what? I have all of the extra object that I can do whatever I want. The door open an entrance? Was it? Am I going crazy? Wait, where's entrance? Check out. Is it? Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's obvious. I don't. Am I blind? Am I dumb? These are both things that are true, but fuck it. Alright, that's it. Maybe I will use my memory to do this because it's just gonna be too difficult otherwise. Because how do you this is like an insane person amount of stuff to memorize. Oh, okay, bye. I don't know why that's so funny. Cold flesh. With the fucking with picture anomaly, I guess. With the skull. That's goofy. That's a little goofy. I just still don't see the door open, but maybe I'm losing my mind. Oh, this thing is open, is what you mean? I see. I get it now. The Horde grocery store, once you pick up stock, like incoming customers is all I know. I feel like I watched somebody play this game, but they got too frustrated because it's really, really hard in the beginning. Because like the enemies are really like strong. This is impossible. I'm like not even like trying to memorize stuff in this room. I'm like I've just given up. There's just no way. No chance. Well, that's what I think too, but I just don't know. I guess I could just shoot it off. You know what? Maybe it's a situation where I'm just gonna have to try doing all of like the object disappearance, extra objects, all that stuff in all of these and just hope for the best. Big juice. Because otherwise I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that, to be honest. Wall and fro. How do you know these things, Zanetti? Mans is going crazy. Hold on, wait. Let me just check something really fast. Okay, yep, that's still the same. Frozen. The wall? This wall? I didn't even notice that. I feel like I should do it my first time without taking into account everybody. Like I should try my best. You go back in an hour. Interesting. That's how little I'm like trying to absorb information right now because I'm just like I feel like both systems are like people were complaining that the other one where you report each room is like easier than this, but I feel like they both have their advantages and disadvantages. Like sometimes you just like feel in your heart that something is wrong. That wasn't there. What would that be? Other? Don't think it's an abyss presence. It's not growing, so. Wait, maybe that was there. Wait a minute. Understandable. I don't like fireworks because I don't like loud noises. Well, no matter what, guys, I'll always remember where these burr things are. What would that be? Light anomaly? Anomaly? That wasn't there? That's what I thought, but was it not other? Oh, I got the room wrong? Oh, of course. Lol. Okay. Sometimes... Sometimes I'm a little silly and a little goofy. Eventually I'll have these memorized. I memorized these are freaking pastas. Yummy. Dang, I wish I had more cookies. I love cookies. I'm trying to like actually absorb information now. I'm gonna stop being a baby. I'm gonna like absorb the information. Okay. We got some threads for some reason. We got some vitamins. These are like cleaning pods, like hand soap. This looks like Drano, Downy, toilet paper, Downy. That again and again. This looks like you guys ever get like that little like Smuckers like is this supposed to be like this? What's with these lines? That seems weird. Oh. I was about to regale a tale about Smuckers. Wait, you know what I'm talking about though? They got like the little, it's like the peanut butter and the jelly in like that shape of a tube, and you squeeze it and you get both peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm talking about? They have like a Shrek one where the jelly's green. Bro, the person who made this is evil, I think. You know, I was a big fan of this series until like up until this point, I believe. Hold on, I'm just gonna memorize everything. Okay. The tube Shrek jelly. You know what I'm talking about? Drink soap. Okay, if you see me doing this, I'm just like in my head creating a little thing. I not memorize the stupid protein powders back here. That's up to you guys. I'm leaving that up to you. In order: melons, zucchini, some other kind of melon, maybe a pumpkin. I don't know. Pumpkin? Lemon? Miscellaneous? I'll remember light I mean, light, dark, dark, dark. Banana, avocado, mango, watermelon, pineapple, something, pears, lemon, orange, apple. And then box wise, it's light, dark, 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 dark. This section's all dark. This one's 2 light, 1 dark, 3 light, 2 dark. Got it. These are all light boxes. These are all light boxes in the middle. These shelves are empty. There's 4 baskets here. There's 2 things there, a whole thing there. The Smuckers that I was talking about. We're gonna call this cereal for now. I think it probably is. Nutella. I don't know. We're gonna call this sugar, even though I think it might be flour. Threads. So this is supposed to be here. Like, what is that? That looks so weird. 3 vitamins. Was there more here? Again, this is the same. This is the same. I'll remember that. We'll equate these 2 things, even though they're different. Little packets of stuff. Tide. They're not Tide Pods, they're like Donny Pods or something like that. I will not be memorizing the amount of string on that shelf. Do not ask me to do so. I will not do it. It's not gonna happen. I love myself too much for that. Okay. Woo! I'm gonna have to just memorize this in a very generic way, I think. So we're gonna do dark, light, medium, mixed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, sir. Uh-oh, gamers. We're in trouble. I didn't keep track of the angle of this, so this could have changed and I just wouldn't know. Light anomaly in aisle 1. Okay, everything else looks like it's here. I just heard something in my left ear. What it was? I don't know. These are good. Those are good. Those are the same. Oh, I should have counted these. Well, we're just gonna assume that's right. I have absolutely no idea. We're dead again. You know, sometimes you die, and that's okay. Never tried this all, but you've seen it. I've never watched anyone play. I watched a little bit of someone who I'm now forgetting who it is at this point. Oh my god, there's a growing abyss in the break room. What could it be? Because it could be any of these, and I just memorized them too late. This is here. That's there. Should still say frozen. Cleaning house supplies. 6. There's a bag. Those are all closed. 2 benches. I'm just gonna put object movement in that one, I think. 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4. I don't know what, I just don't know what, I didn't mark down the angle in my head for that one. We got melon, zucchini, melon, pumpkin, lemon. The stuff's all the same. Produce, breakfast has sweets. Oh, that's there again. Other. I just am. There's no way I'm gonna count all of these. And there's just no way. Let me just check something. Big Juice. Those are all the same. I don't know. I'm about to die. That's okay. Oh my god. Bro, that guy has to be my favorite intruder, like easily. He's so funny. Like, I forget which is which, but the one where he's like got like the beer bottle between his legs in the kitchen, I think it's the fourth one. That's so the oh my god, he's so funny. And like the way he's like I heard something in my right ear just now. Um I literally don't see shit. None of these have changed. So I don't know. Mm. Those are still the same shades in order. I haven't been checking like the back areas either though. That might be a problem. They could change the number, but I feel like that'd be like evil. Um, I'm losing it. I'm losing it, Your Honor. Oh my god. This I might do the other one and see if that one's a little bit easier. I don't know what got put back. I was looking at these to see if the rows were even. Um, these are exactly the same. So I should be able to keep track of that. I don't know what was missing. It maybe was one of these. These are all the same still. The wall's different. The wall's different. Sorry. I keep track of the angle because I keep forgetting to keep track of that angle. Oh my god. Have you guys ever worked at a grocery store? I never have, but it seems like one of the worst jobs like ever. Come on, give me obvious ones. I don't think it is, but it looks like that picture of The Rock, like that meme. You know what I'm talking about? I assume you guys do. I feel like it's a pretty well-known picture. Okay, so now I know the images on those can change. So that kind of helps a little bit. I keep hearing like noises. I don't know if I'm just like hitting my headphones on something or if it's actually happening. Oh, the fireworks spooked me a little. Submitted fucking TikTok me I do from a city mocking motherfuckers like me who were like, oh shit, it's gunshots. It's like essay said something like that. I think it was called the guy with no ops. I'm opless. What the hell is an op? I read I'm an opless and I don't know what it means. Did you hear that? To my right. What's that noise? I heard something to my left now. It sounds like a cart moving. What the? Oh my god. Interesting. Oh, okay, it was that thingy. I see, I see, I see. Understood. Door open. I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing better than before. At the end of the day, that's all anyone can really ask of you is to just do better. There is an extra object, I think. Let's see. Unless I just didn't factor that into my accounting. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm dumb. Pictures. God. Oh my god. There's just men everywhere. There's just men everywhere. Me walking down the street. There's just men everywhere. Oh, the fan stopped moving. Okay. This is what I'm really using all my brain power for. Like, you thought I was the last map? I'm really using the whole brain right now for this one. Well, now that I've memorized all the produce, I feel a little bit better. Am I going to memorize these? No. Also, I keep forgetting that, you can use the I think WASD to switch cameras. I don't know why I'm not doing that. I keep like looking at stuff and like circling it with my mouse and then like trying to find the little arrow. I need to like look at the pictures on the stuff. Well, they're looking a little goofy back there, huh? Huh. This aisle I got like down pat, assuming nothing's changed. Assuming nothing's changed, I have this aisle down. But just in case. I keep hearing stuff move. I don't know like if I'm just like losing my mind. Oh, this one's missing stuff now. I wonder, I just don't know if it's like the sound of like stuff moving, disappearing, or like what. Emily! It's hard to see, but there's a handprint on the wall. Oh, there is. I definitely don't think I would have noticed that. That's really subtle. Thank God Zanetti fan _4 is here. You heard that one, right, guys? Surely you heard that one. That one was louder than the other ones. Hey, you can't do that. Only I can do that. I don't know if it's just like ambient noises, but like I don't know. It just like keeps happening. I put my volume all the way up in my headphones just so I could hear it. It's just the way that I have this aisle memorized, you know? Oh, spoon. Maybe it just is like the noises from the stuff that are like right there. Because I've heard it twice now in the break room. But I usually hear it from here too. Also, anything goes missing here, I'm not looking at it. Like, you hear that? I like hear stuff over here. I don't know. Sounds pretty sus. Oh my god, does anyone like raisins? Like, can we talk about that? Because I hate raisins. Yeah, my family always insists that I should have them. Like, why? You know? I just don't understand. Huh. I don't think that was there. To be fair, I don't like grapes. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, hold on. Where is it? Look at his eyes. Look at his fucking eyes. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, I think I hit missing object here, but it wasn't the one that I thought it was. So that's interesting. But I guess it all works out for me. Well, of course you don't like raisins, you don't like grapes. Yeah, well, I don't like grapes because of I don't like either of them for different texture reasons. I don't like grapes because of the skin. If you peeled the grapes, it's not that bad. I like my grapes skinless. But if you like but raisins, I don't know. Just the thought of them makes me ugh. I mean, to be fair, I am afraid of chocolate covered raisins, so that might like factor into it. But uh, fuck, 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 intruder. I'm giving a thumbs up. You can't see it, but just know I'm giving a thumbs up. I should make a thumbs up toggle. I like raisins, but I wouldn't go out of my way to have them. You disgust me. Bow, 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 bow. I feel like this is going a lot better than I thought it would, and I've only used Zanetti fan underscore 4's help like 4 times. Okay. I'll stop ruining your ears with my singing. I don't have any raisins. I was just thinking about it, you know? Cause one of the things here looks like Raisinets. These look like the Raisinets box. And I just thought of it. I just thought about it. Upsetting to say the least. All of the stuff is still here and in the same boxes. Produce sign looks normal. I ate a raisin like 30 minutes ago. Like, no joke. Like, for real. That's a weird coincidence. Not gonna lie though, you kind of a freak for that one. You will not catch me. You will not catch me eating raisins, that's for damn sure. It always makes it a lot easier when the things are like the same thing as something else. Raisins are good for making vinegar and wine, but I don't drink wine. I do like vinegar, but I feel like you could make vinegar out of other things. Well, I'm about to die in the game, so this is very sad because I made it really far. Oh, I'm so sad. I made it so far. Damn. I did so good for my second try. This is missing stuff up here. Wait, what? Wait. What? Am I going insane? Is this the wrong aisle? Oh, it's aisle, it's movement, it's object movement. Move to the other side, move to the other side. Shit. Come on, register. LMAO. Oh, come on, give me some obvious ones. Wait. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, da. I'm just like checking the boxes too because that one changed the image, so I'm kind of like, oh, what is it? What if it does that again? Huh? All of the produce is still here and in the correct boxes. Let's filter through a little faster. I'm about to die again. Shit. No, I'm so close. No. Sag. I was so close to making it. I did it! Second try! Right? That was the second try, right? Oh my god. I only needed minimum. Oh my god, aisle 1 and Frozen. I couldn't look over because I didn't want to miss something by accident. do you want cool Satan name fitting your since you're about to die? The turn down chocolates at my work have raisins in them and bitch gets hungry. Drink vinegar then? I'm not gonna drink vinegar. You know what like always seems really yummy? Pickles. Central Bake has been exposed to anomalies. We are testing a new reporting system. No need to report the anomaly type anymore, but too many false reports will cause a system crash. Thank you, Zanetti fan _4. You don't know how much that means coming from you. The world's greatest observation duty player. Okay. There's a very low res graphic screen down there. We got some ropies. I love when things mirror, you know? I love when things like couple. Like it makes my life a lot easier. Oh, it's the little lion from the library. Okay. 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 Alrighty. So this is, I think, the side area from the main area. I think. Okay. All right, it's pretty early, so I'm gonna say these are normal, even though I do believe they are fucked up looking. What the hell? What is that? I don't even know. Chair that way, chair that way. Laptop, laptop, phone, phone. And this one's got 4 other items. It looks like a little cow, maybe. Is that like over here? No. Oh, it's over here. I just I just don't know if that's normal or not. We got step ladder, cart, some chairs, monitors. They got keyboards. Only this one has a phone. Stuff up. I heard something move. I heard somebody moving around. Wait, that's probably in the other area. No. I heard something move. Um um Oh, this plant made a return. That's exciting. Pirate ship and like Mercy, but like it fucked up. What are these? Cat keys. Those. There's just no there. Is that correct? Is that correct? Is this correct? Freaking the count looking 4 bars. Some extra stuff's lying around. All right. Hopefully I got to look at things when they weren't changed. I hate that. Some of these AI generated images just do not sit well with me. I don't like them. Did you hear that? It sounded either like somebody like walking or like moving something. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. There's an item missing here. Hmm. I just I just don't I just don't. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell are some of these paintings? If there's a guy that's in here, I'm just not gonna notice him if music doesn't play, I'll be totally honest. I think this is open, but I'll keep a note. I'm still cold. I'm also hungry. I feel like I would distinctly remember that if that was open, but maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay. It was open. It was open. It was. Oh, okay. So yeah, that is how it's supposed to be. I see, I see. Reminds me of the little peanut guy from SCP. I just don't. It looks like a guy like connected directly to some abs. Like this is definitely AI generated. Like there's just no way that it's not. Hmm. I'm like not looking over here, but I'm wondering if I should. I don't know anything. I just know that I am cold. I only know one thing, that I'm cold. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, well. Why couldn't I have tested it after? Like, why couldn't I have waited until this thing happened? Wait, that was different, right? I feel like it was like a little less fucked up, but still fucked up. Yeah. Hard to tell sometimes. Loving you is easy 'cause beautiful. See, it's just so much easier when you're not talking, I feel. But I feel like it's so boring if I'm not talking. I've run out of topics, though. I've expressed all of my thoughts. I no longer have any thoughts. Like, that was it. I'm all out. Tragically, if you wanted more thoughts from me, you're just not gonna get them. It sounded like something like someone shuffling around and like laughing a little bit, like nervously chuckling. I don't know. I'm in danger. Oh, there we go. That one's different. Oh, shut your mouth. But you thought it. Basement? Okay, hold on. Oh, this is different. Basement. Basement. Um, Is it this thing? I'll report it, but I don't know. There were a couple things I didn't take note of before, like this thing and then this thing. But it was neither of those. Oh, was it the rope? Okay. Same stuff. What a weird painting. Some of the paintings in this game are, I mean, it's interesting because, like I said, they were definitely like a lot easier in the other one where you just didn't have to pay attention to them because they would just be totally fucked up. But now they're like already fucked up. So it's like hard to tell. Although I get like once you get used to seeing them, then it's like, oh, okay. You know, this is this kind of fucked up and now it looks different. I already got the warning. I already got the warning. So now if I get, you know, 3, I won't know. I'll just have to try my best. This is in a different order now. I'll just simply have to try my best. Mm. You heard that one, right? Someone like sound like they were crying like a little bit. Like I feel like this game is making me lose my mind. Right, you guys, did you guys hear that? I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit here. Oh, okay. Dan, don't you just hate it when your ceiling gets reflected onto your floor? I feel like it's just really inconvenient, to be honest. I wonder what that noise was. If anything. It's always like in this room. So I wonder if it's like there's always noise like in the peripherals. I swear to God. I swear. I'm not crazy. It's happening, I promise. You guys probably can't hear it though. Was this one always here? I don't know. Oh, there's a cart missing regardless though. Yes, sir. It was indeed always there. I'm just blind as a bat. Is this missing something? Okay. That's all there. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe it's just because, like, the fan is, like, blowing stuff. I don't know. Oh, hello. I just got, like, really tired all of a sudden. Honestly, I probably, once I beat this, I think I'll probably just end the stream and then go make some chamomile tea and then go to bed. Hmm. My eyes are like seeing things out of the corner because, and I know that means I have low blood sugar. I know what that means. This ain't my first rodeo. I hate when you go through it and you're like, wait, was that always there? Was that always there? I don't know. We just don't know. So I was curious about the laptop brand. All right. Like it sounds like something sliding across the floor. Like some papers. I don't know, man. I don't know. Seems sus. I'm telling you. What are the fun things can I talk about today? Huh. What fun things have I done? I went and watched a Twitch streamer slash YouTuber live, and that was fun. Yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Which is why I was so tired today. Because I had to run there. Because I got there's no way both of these were open. I didn't notice. I'm gonna leave it for now. But extra chair. Extra chair in the conference room. I it's like a 18 it's like an 18-minute walk or something like that. And it was at the same exact time to take the bus, but I would never ever risk taking transit like that because I'm not dumb. So I was like, okay, I'll just walk to the place. But I left. It was at 5, and I left. I think at like I left work at That is different. That is not the same. I left work. I think at like 4 like 35 37ish. So I did a little bit of running. What is that? I did a little bit of running and a lot of speed walking. But the thing is that even I don't look at the weather. I rely upon my phone alerting to me what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow. Oh, like 18 degrees cooler or whatever it says at the time. And like tomorrow's gonna be 71, partly cloudy. And I wore I wore pants, jeans, because I had to wear that for work anyway. And then I had a black t-shirt, as I always do. And then I had another shirt that I had brought to like put over that so I could like look like a normal functioning human being. It was a button-up shirt. And then I wore that while running, which was dumb. I don't know why I did that. And then I here's where the stupid part comes in, other than the pants. I also had a jacket, like a corduroy jacket. And I was wearing that for like part of the walk there. And so I took it off because I was sweating, and then I had to keep running. So I was running in pants, and it was like 80 something degrees. Oh my gosh, I was so sweaty. I wanted to cry. I'm like really paranoid that I smell bad, even though no one's ever told me to the contrary. So I try really hard to smell good. Oh, hello, sir. I try really hard to smell good because I like people who smell good. So I try to reciprocate that. So I don't like it when I sweat. I wear deodorant, I wear perfume and all that. But sometimes I'm like, oh god, they can smell me. I smell terrible. No. I swear, I'm like hearing every time I enter this room, I like hear stuff. I don't know. Hmm. I love when like shows, games, all that stuff, when like the monitor just doesn't have any cords. It's just on the desk and it's just somehow connecting to it, like they're all Bluetooth enabled or something. Like, hello? I think it's funny. The keys moved. The keys move. Maybe they didn't actually. Now I feel a little awkward. It might not be true. Oh, thank God. I was pretty sure that I had counted 3 and 3, so I was pretty confident in that. But then I grew unconfident once I submitted the report. I don't trust myself. I don't have brain cells. I was just always in this room. Things are moving. Bow, 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 bow. Hmm. I want to know more lore behind this game still. I'm sure there's like secrets to find here. Because like I said in the other one, I mean, this guy is just sleeping, you know? It's been a hard day. I feel kind of bad. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I know. I'm sorry for disturbing your sleep. Things are just being shuffled around in there, I swear to God. Bow, 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 bow. I might do it, guys. First try for the first time in this game. I am hearing things. I am having auditory hallucinations, I swear to God. I think it's probably like, I think it's probably like my headphone rubbing against my, like, blanket or self, probably. At least I know that that picture won't change again. One less thing to worry about. Alright, come on. There's gotta be something. I'm missing something. Because the time is coming up. Time's coming up. I gotta catch whatever it is right away. Oh my god, there's a guy standing there. I don't even, he could have been standing there for a long time because I don't check up here. He could have been there for a long time. Vault? Did you just say that? Hold on. I'll make my way downtown. Oh my god! Why are there suddenly like a million intruders? I don't like that guy. Oh my god, look at his cheeks. Is it this thing? I asked about this earlier. I don't think anything else has changed as far as I can tell. So I'll make sure floor? Like the floor is different? Interesting. I wonder how I didn't notice that. A lot of times, you know, that's like really obvious because it's like, oh, this is totally different. I guess it's just the color was pretty similar, so my brain didn't pick it up. Get it together, brain. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I'm doing it. It's happening. It's happening. That you heard, right? That was loud. I don't think that was me rubbing against my headphones. Maybe it was. I just don't know. Wait, do you hear that? Okay, we're gonna move on from that, I guess. That's weird. Dun 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 dun. Bow bow bow. Bow 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 bow. Ah. Oh my, that scares me every time. Oh, water bottle. Yes! I finally did one first try. Oh my god. I'm crying. I definitely didn't get all of them, but I'll take it. Okay. I did it. I beat all the maps. Yes, you've already asked me this. I've already seen that like 3 times. You dingus. Alright, guys. I'm shocked this took me so... I'm shocked this took me... It's just Christ, this is loud. I had my volume all the way up on my headphones. Hold on. You know, I'm shocked it took me this long to beat it, considering I like sped ran the other ones like crazy. But, you know, I guess this one was just a little harder. I'm really tired. I think I want to try to find like the secrets. I don't know if there are. I never even found them in the other game. Like the one where you have to type Nelson Mandela's like when he died on the balcony. I tried and it didn't work. So I had to figure out how to do that. And then apparently there's like stuff you can click on. So I definitely want to try find the secrets of this game. However, I will not be here for a full week. I am going away, and then I'm back on Monday, which is my last day as a free human for 6 weeks, because I'll be doing organic chemistry for a long time. I'll be doing it 4 days a freaking week for 6 weeks. So wish me luck. Anyway, I'll see you guys next Monday. For what? I don't know. Make sure you guys eat your food, you know, drink. I guess have your lasagna, which is a vegetable salad now apparently. And go to bed on time, all right? Go to bed on time. Do not be like me. I am always tired because I'm dumb and I stay up so late like an idiot, and then I wake up and I can't get anything done because I want to go to bed and I just like lie in my bed. So yeah, don't do that. Okay. All right. Thank you for all the follows. I got like 5. That's kind of crazy. And have a wonderful night, gamers. Bye.